I'm glad to see you all. I hope you're all are well. If you notice, I haven't done any Rockstar Leadership tips of the day in a couple of weeks. I'm winding down for the year. It's been a good one, although it's been a crazy one. It's been taxing, it's been traumatic. How many of you have felt, the weight of the trauma on everything that you've done at work, at home, any of it? It's been something, but you know what? I was joking with one of my clients just now of all the character lessons that we could learn during this. I feel like I've learned mine. Have you learned yours? Is it time to move on? We have found the message in the mess. We have, looked for the opportunities and capitalized on those. We have helped others. We have learned gratitude. We have learned resilience. And you know what? Time to move on. But there's some hope. We've got vaccines on the way, and we're going to make it through this. But we got to work together. So hope everybody is wearing the mask, washing hands, staying home, all of that good stuff. So, a couple things that I want to share with you. For 2021, we are going to revisit the book club, and it's going to be open and free to anyone who wants to join. I'm going to leave that link here in the comments across any of the platforms here. But listen, we did it for 12 weeks this fall, right after we launched No Thanks. And we had a tribe of mostly women. They were all women, actually. Men, you can come too, but these ladies became a little bit of a beehive, which is great. They walked through this book with me for 12 weeks, give or take. There might have been one more week in there because we ended up doing an extra, not just a chapter, but like the forward or maybe even the acknowledgments. Who knows? Because I do give a little bit of inside baseball in these conversations. But the beautiful thing is that you have access to me, and while it is a book club and it's not a group coaching per se, sometimes it kind of ekes into one because folks bring up their challenges and we work through them. And you get to hear a little bit of the context behind some of the writing inside the book. So get your registration in. The last post that I did on all of the platforms, including Instagram, has the information about the 2021 book club for No Thanks. Just click on that link. I will add it again afterwards. The other thing that I want to mention to you is I still have a couple of slots for the group coaching that we're going to do for the NSC personal brand building jetpack. I did a Cyber Monday sale that just like drove the price into the ground. Okay. I mean, it's cheap. If you still want to do that, shout me on the comments and hit me up with a DM. Let me know. It's still dirt cheap. I haven't raised the price. We're going to get started on January 13th so we can get that going. Another thing that I want to tell you is that I've been working on projects. First of all, I want to thank you, those of you who shared the link to the survey that I did for Black women professionals who work in corporate America. I asked some pretty pointed questions there about what your experience has been, who's helped you, who hasn't helped you. And that research is going to fuel a couple of projects that are coming down the hatch in 2021. I will let you know that the sequel to No Thanks is coming next fall. Yes, indeed. There is a sequel. In fact, it may even be a trilogy. I'll let you nibble on that for a while, let it marinate, let you see. But there is definitely a sequel. It will be here in September of 2021, barring zombies. But you know what? Here's the thing, we got that one out in the pandemic, didn't we? So we're just going to pray that we can make this happen. I already started writing. There's another project that may come before that. And what form it takes will be very interesting. I'm also starting to do corporate workshops based on the book, based on popular demand. So if you're interested in something like that, let me know. I'm still doing author events as well for ERGs. And there's that fly. I'm so sorry about that. Um, for the ERGs, if you want to have an author event, just reach out to me. You can go to lmichellesmith.com/no thanks and get all of these things fulfilled, even if you want to do a bulk order of books, which is awesome. I also want to thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My networks have been so gracious about buying the book. The book has made several bestseller lists on Amazon in categories like women's leadership and brief business reads and some of the others, business coaching, some of the others. And I want to thank you because only you can make that happen. You had to purchase the book, and many of you bought it from Amazon, even though it was available anywhere else. Also on my website, you can go there and get all sorts of goodies as well, branded merchandise. Thank you for picking some of that up, and you can also get some freebies there. So make sure you go check that out, lmichellesmith.com/no thanks. And you know what? I want to thank all of my clients because my clients have just been the backbone and the rocket fuel for so much of what I've done, including a lot of what the anecdotes and the research that we put on display in the book and also throughout a lot of my content. You may realize that so much of my content leading up to the book teased the book. Okay. So if you were excited about Rockstar Leadership Tip of the Day or a blog post that I've done or an article that I wrote for Black Enterprise and you want to see something expounded, then this book is what you need to look for. That's all I have for you today. Thank you too for those who've just been reaching out and say, please, coach me because I understand that you can get things moving in my career, my life. I appreciate it because it's been working. Getting wonderful news by the day, people getting promoted, people moving onward and upward, people becoming certified coaches. We got a certified coach today. I won't call her name, but today she just got her certification. I'm so proud of her. And she's working in the diversity inclusion space. Very excited for her. But look, I'm not going to belabor this any longer. I hope all of you are well. Please stay safe. Have a wonderful holiday, however you celebrate. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. And a Happy New Year. Diwali was before that. Happy whatever you celebrate, okay? Be close to your friends and family. Be safe. No big celebrations. Okay, y'all, we got to get through this together. I want to see all of you in 2021, and I absolutely want to see you this time next year when we're talking about the sequel to No Thanks. All right, I'll see you online.